What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Sorry you catch me like this. I got the little hat because obviously the sun's destroying me. I got some goggles. What I have, they're pretty much desert sand, like the sand desert goggles, and then we got the apparatus here for filtering because I'm about to paint my headliner. Sorry, I'm trying to catch my breath. But I will suggest for you guys, if you can find it and the color that you want already, that being, you know, gray, because they do not have black. Because I do have the tan one and it's super ugly. But I do suggest either finding that one, which I've tried going on Marketplace, because on eBay online is super expensive. But I tried Marketplace, everybody seems to not respond, which I do not like. I don't know why Marketplace has to be like that. They do not reply. They either tell you they're going to send you pictures the next day and they do not, and I don't like to be on top of people, and I just kind of like give up. So the other solution I'm doing is using this vinyl fabric paint. I do not suggest doing this. It's just I'm trying to save some funds, so I already have this. Worst case, I can go buy another can, probably like less than 20 bucks. But they do sell the fabric liner, I guess, for headliners on Amazon. You know, here I'm going to show everything. I'm going to show everything that, you know, like the conversations, and, you know, even a quote from somebody that does headliners, I think, locally. But this is, for me, the best route. And, you know, I do suggest getting that from Amazon. It's about maybe 50 bucks or so, and, you know, it will come out a lot cleaner. But I don't want to spend that much right now on that. I want to focus spending more on things that are actually important to finish the build, because I am so sick and tired of, you know, I should just focus on one thing, but I just, for some reason, my OCD gets me when it comes to doing the inside. I didn't want to videotape this, or I guess you can say document it, but I'm gonna just throw it in here, probably like kind of like a little vlog or something, and then I'm gonna show you guys some other stuff too. See right there, put some boxes, getting it ready to paint. And hopefully it doesn't rain. Looks cloudy, but I'm gonna hurry up. But yeah, we got the pillars here, or the C pillars, whatever they're called, from the Integra. These are the tan ones, and I do have some gray ones in there, you guys can see. I also found this at the junkyard from a CRV, because I do have it in tan. This is kind of like a light gray, but it's fine. It'll buff because I don't like the tan. You do have to get the sun visors with the clips, you know, to clip it. Here we got the, as you can see, the little panels from the window, gray, and I'm stoked. That's just the thing holding me up. And the moonroof, I guess, like cover, that's also something that I have to take out. But yeah, I'm not gonna document myself, I'm not gonna record myself painting, but you guys will see. Let's get a little bit closer, the before and after of it. So right now, this is how it's looking. Not gonna really worry too much about it, but you know, we're gonna go ahead and send it, and that's just how I'm gonna rock it. I do have to get the seals from the back here, because I do have the tan ones are ugly, and then the seal right there for the moonroof or sunroof, which is also tan and ugly. But yeah, let's start knocking this out, because I'm trying to beat the rain. Right, so the can is pretty much empty, and that being said, the can wasn't even full because I've used a lot of it. So it did a lot for, you know, I mean, it still has some left, but I still have to paint. Well, I have to remove and take out the moonroof, that sunroof. But take a look, guys and gals. This is what we got so far, and I mean, I hit like one coat heavy. So I mean, once it dries out, you probably could see a little bit of the imperfections, because the camera's not really picking it up, but I can see a little bit of the imperfections in the without the camera, obviously, because it's not heavy like coating. But I did give it a good like heavy coat. So I mean, that's pretty much what I can give so far, because I only have one can and it's probably pretty much about to run out. But I do have to buy another one, because I have to paint the moonroof once I take it out. But yeah, this is pretty much how it came out. This is my budget setup, because I don't want to spend a lot of money on it. But yeah, this is how he's looking, and I can't wait to put it back in the car with the mashing everything. But I gotta take that out, and then before I put this back, I have to put the moonroof back. But yep, so that's just a little bit progress on the interior. All right, everybody, it is day 2 of working on the sunroof slash moonroof slider to paint it. It has been a pain, and I got it out. You guys can see this is just a harness that I use. This is just a harness that I use in order for me to actually engage the sun visor up and down, pretty much like kind of like the moonroof, up and down, so that way I can have access to clear and take it off. I've seen a video where a guy just said he pretty much just slide it out from the back. I don't know how he did that, to be honest, but this was the easiest way that I found out to do it. You take out, as on each side, 1, 2, 3, kind of like Allen bolts. You kind of like shape, like move it up and down, and then, you know, remove them little by little because the space is really limited. You will be able to actually slide this out. But what I did was I took all the bracket screws on one side, lopsided it, and managed to slide it right out. I do not want to paint this grommet here. It is hideous, so I'll probably be on the hunt for one. I seen them online, they're pretty pricey, but yeah, that's where we're at with the whole headliner, making it look one color. I can't wait, because that's the only thing kind of holding me back from putting the interior piece. But this is how we are looking. You guys can see we have no moonroof. But yeah, that's the only thing right now pretty much halting me from putting the rest of the interior at the moment. I think I've checked off all the boxes that I've had to do. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna be the last thing in there before I can assemble everything back. And I'm not gonna lie, this is a pain. This is heavy, and I'm doing it by myself, so it kind of sucks. But I'll keep you guys a little bit updated with the progress on how the, I guess, the visor of the moonroof or sunroof. All right, so we're out in the back now. Make sure you guys wear your PPE. These aerosol spray cans are a nasty business. If you read what they has on the back, they're really bad for you. And still, me wearing this, I get paranoid. I don't like chemicals. It's kind of like a pet peeve of mine. But let's check the progress out on the sun visor. Alright, so here we got the sun visor so far. It's looking okay. I did spray some adhesive promoter to see if it'll stick a little bit better, because I ran out of my vinyl fabric paint. So I'm using kind of like, it's kind of like trim paint, which, I mean, I'm trying to keep it budget. Here is a handle. I do have to keep it a couple more coats on it. I noticed when I took the screws out, it is kind of breaking, so I'm gonna put a little bit, maybe like some epoxy or adhesive, like some epoxy glue or something, to keep it locked in there, because I don't think I'll be removing this anytime soon. But this is probably like second coat, light coat. I'm gonna hit it with a couple more coats. That definitely dry it out, let it dry out for a good couple hours, because I know the smell is gonna be bad. But this doesn't smell as bad as a fabric vinyl paint. That one smells really bad. For some reason the whole thing was stinking, unless there's good air. But this is how it's looking so far. You guys can see, and I did hit it with some sandpaper, some 220, a little bit overkill, but it's fine. So that way I guess I could stick to that handle a little bit more. But here we have, this is 2 days of it drying out of the headliner so far. You guys can see, can't wait to put it in there. I ended up getting, you guys will see the map, or don't, yeah, I think that's the map light. I got that in gray, map dome, yeah, dome light in gray, or map dome, whatever. I do have to get the visors and the clips in gray as well, because I'm not going to paint the ones I have, but it's going to be for a later video. And then these little rails here goes on the side. I am on the hunt for some gray ones too. I went to the junkyard, see if I can find like a CRV one, and yeah, it was missing kind of like the little sides on it, like the little caps, and it was all like, it's not worth it if it's not complete. Plus it was like all moldy, so it's not worth it. But yeah, this is going to buff it in the meantime. This is how I'm going to be running it, kind of like budget. As long as I don't scrape it, it should be fine. Otherwise it will probably peel off, but it's been drying, curing for 2 days now, so that's good. The garage here and close this video out real quick. Something crazy, I had a thunderstorm recently and it struck really close to my house, and the garage, like actual door light, has not gone off. Like nothing that I do works. You guys can see, I'm not sure if it's the switch. I tried with the circuit breaker and it just stuck on, so I just kind of like left it like that. Kind of annoying, but just give me some light. But yeah, let's EG right here. I know it's been a while since it's been in any of the videos and stuff, but slowly in the future I will be doing a little bit more. I have to fix a whole bunch of stuff, but that's later on. Let's continue on to the Integra here and show you guys the headliner, how it came out. It came out super dope, pretty cool. And just to think that I use maybe I think you'll probably go through 2 spray cans for the fabric vinyl, which is about 14 bucks, give or take. As you guys can see right here, yeah, we do have a lot of imperfections. You guys can see could have done a little bit better. I know when I spray the adhesive promoter, I might have just left it in one spot too much, and I think this is the outcome that it did. But for the budget which I'm not going for really show car, or I save myself a little money, because obviously the other option would have been getting it repolster, or maybe I could have done that myself. And you're looking at, maybe I seen on Amazon that material go for like maybe $50 or so, but I was just trying to save for what I had, because that was an option. The other option would have been getting a gray headliner itself with the sliding moonroof door, but I couldn't really source anything locally. A lot of people were just like not responding on the marketplace. I'm not too sure where I can find one at a reasonable price, because a lot of people were asking, I think like give or take like $100 or so, maybe $150 to $200 for these online on eBay. I've seen them, this go for like all the way up to 90 to maybe 50 bucks. This I've seen it go for like $400, which sucks. But yeah, overall I can't really complain. When I'm driving, I'm not really looking up, so it's not something that I really, I guess I would have not really noticed. But the tan I definitely noticed, because it was bugging me. But you guys can see it came out pretty decent. I opted for the gray dome map lights, so you guys can see I do have them uncovered right now, because I plan on getting some LED lights, and it's just a little pain in the butt just to take off, and I don't want to break the actual cover, so I just kind of like left them like that. These obviously I will be getting them in gray with time, but I do not feel like painting these. These are pretty dry rotted. And this is the thing that I was telling you guys that I got from the junkyard, which complements this. And I actually got this from a CRV, a 97 to 2001 CRV, and I actually got this for free. So yeah, so overall came out decent. Budget, as you guys can see, it was 2 cans. If you guys want to round it off, kind of 2 cans, so about 14 bucks or so. So this is my total for the headliner, and I was just trying to save money and have it not tan, because the other options didn't really work out for me. But yeah, so that's gonna close out the video. I hope you guys liked it. I know it's not the greatest, and if anybody, obviously you might do a way better job than me, not all this crap here that you guys are seeing. But I did save myself money. It was a budget fix for the car. It brought it back to life, because obviously I'm going for the whole black interior. Obviously gray is a lot of the stuff that comes with these black interiors. And yeah, so if you guys will be kind to leave a like, comment out there your thoughts, or share your ideas, and share the video, and don't forget to subscribe. It helps me a lot out with the algorithm, especially with the likes, and keep coming back for more K-Swap content. See you guys.